On May 14th, Pi Network shook up the crypto headlines by announcing Pi Network Ventures, a Silicon Valley-style $100 million investment initiative. The goal? To accelerate real-world adoption of Pi by funding startups that build with or integrate Pi into their products and services. The fund will support startups and businesses powering real-world utility for the Pi network, from blockchain to AI, fintech, e-commerce, and more. This is about bringing Pi into everyday life. Let's first greet and welcome you all from every corner of the globe. If you're watching right now, you're exactly where you need to be because today's information is absolutely game-changing. You can join our community by subscribe and turn on notification if you haven't already. Also drop comments saying Pi Network to the moon along with your country to show your pioneer pride and connect with fellow users around the globe. I'm Nathan as usual, and please listen closely because what I'm about to share today isn't just another rumor or speculation we've all been waiting for. But what exactly does this mean? Let's break it down. First up, where does this $100 million come from? According to Pi Network's spokesperson, the initiative is funded by both Pi tokens and US dollars. The Pi portion comes from the 10% of tokens specifically allocated as foundation reserves. That's right, the same reserves set aside for ecosystem growth. Most investments will be made directly in Pi, so startups will be funded in the very currency they're helping to make useful. Some funds will also be in USD, giving flexibility for global projects. So how will Pi Network Ventures actually invest this money? Here's what we know. Investment pool, managed by the Pi Foundation, an ownerless organization guiding Pi's long-term development. Flexible deployment, there's no strict timeline or cap per deal. Investments will be made as opportunities arise, focusing on projects best positioned to create real value. Not obligated to spend all? If the right projects aren't found, Pi Network isn't forced to spend the entire $100 million. This is about quality, not just quantity. Pi Network Ventures is looking for projects that can truly expand the ecosystem, not just ride the crypto hype. Where it gets exciting. Pi Network Ventures isn't just looking at blockchain projects. The fund will back blockchain-native startups, generative AI and AI-powered apps, fintech and embedded payments, e-commerce and marketplaces, social platforms, and real-world consumer application. If a business can drive real-world utility for Pi, whether by accepting Pi as payment, integrating it into loyalty programs, or using it for access and credits, it's on the table. Examples of potential funded startups: AI-powered apps, global e-commerce accepting Pi, fintech platforms. So, what does it take to get a slice of this $100 million? While the full criteria are coming soon, here's what we know. Innovation and value. Is the startup solving real problems and creating value? Strong teams. Does the team have what it takes to execute? Pi utility. Will the project help expand Pi's utility and ecosystem? Open to integration. Startups don't have to be built exclusively on Pi. Integrating Pi in any meaningful way can qualify. And here's a twist. The selection process will mirror Silicon Valley VC practices, sourcing, vetting, and supporting only the most impactful startups. Unlike traditional venture capital, Pi Network Ventures offers something rare: access to a massive KYC-verified user base. Over 19 million verified users across more than 200 countries. That's instant market access for portfolio companies. Spokesperson. Funds come with access to the market, potentially addressing two of the essential components of building startups: capital and users. What about the Pi community? Will they have a say? Absolutely. Pi Network has a history of decentralized input. Think the Brainstorm app, where pioneers review and rate project ideas. Expect more ways for users to provide feedback, beta test new products, and help surface the best projects. Plus, mentorship and developer support programs will continue, helping startups grow with guidance from the Pi Foundation and community experts. Now let's talk reactions. While many hailed the move as a strategic leap, not everyone was thrilled. Some traders were disappointed by the lack of immediate price impact. Pi's token price actually dropped after the announcement, a classic buy the rumor, sell the news scenario. But for developers and long-term believers, this signals Pi's commitment to sustainable real-world growth, not just short-term hype. With the open network now live and external connectivity enabled, Pi Network is poised for a new era. The $100 million fund is a pivotal step toward building a decentralized, globally accessible, and economically meaningful ecosystem. If the plan succeeds, imagine a world where Pi is used for everything from online shopping to AI-powered services, from loyalty programs to global payments. The Pi economy could become a real force, powered by innovation and community. So what does this mean for you? If you're a developer, entrepreneur, or just a passionate pioneer, now's the time to get involved. Watch for upcoming announcements on how to apply for funding, participate in community feedback, and help shape the future of Pi. And if you're just getting started, keep an eye on the Pi mining app and Pi browser for the latest updates, hackathons, and opportunities to join the movement. Will this push Pi to open mainnet and exchange listings soon? Let us know in the comments. Host, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Is this the turning point for Pi Network? We'll be watching, and so should you.